Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to TV 35 Sports. We're on the road today at Carteret High School for the North Jersey Section 2 Group 3 basketball. Right, North 2 Group 3, and this is the quarterfinals. We have the Carteret Ramblers are the host of our very own Colonia Patriots. I'm Greg Ficara, councilman, proud councilman, and part-time sports broadcaster, along with my good friend Phil Hall. Phil, good to be back on the road with you.
Absolutely. Look forward to it every time.
All right, and here we go for the tip-off. Carteret gets possession of the first time down the court. Colonia's starters, Jimmy Frage, number 2, Jordan Durpak, number 4, Ruben Reyes, number 14, Mac Rateau, 5, and Noah Taylor, number 15.
And for Carteret, number 2 takes a shot. He misses it, and that's
Taylor with the rebound. Ruben Reyes, right? I'm sorry, Reyes with the rebound.
The lineup for Carteret is Alan Ramirez, Elijah Colin, Herbert Ramos, Starro Hearns, and Cameron McCargo.
That's a foul on number 2, Sterile Hearns. Durpak inbound in the ball, getting pressure. Jimmy up.
Jimmy went up for the shot. He faked it and went to his right.
All right, we got a block. That foul was on number 23, Aiden Ramirez for Carteret, and Jordan Durpak goes to the line to shoot 2. Early on in the game here. This guy's got a little bit of history. They're both in the GMC.
Both of them have common opponents, although in the first round, Carteret played Milburn and they beat them, and Colonia played Mendham and they beat them. Which is an exciting game, by the way. I was there. That's on Cote, a foul.
So an early foul for Cote. Guess there was a little pushing underneath that we didn't see, but we're not the officials. Good defense by Jordan Durpak. Frage bringing the ball up. Very close defense by the Ramblers in a man-to-man. A lot of quickness on the floor out there, Phil. It appears in the early going here.
Well, I'm wondering what's going to be the deciding factor, whether or not Carteret.
Taylor takes the shot.
So we had 2 shots by Durdak and
little frustration there by Jordan, and he reaches in and gets a foul.
Again, both teams seem a little tight here.
Yeah.
At the start of this game. I guess the playoff games do that to you sometimes.
Sure, the deeper you go, the more the pressure. They certainly had their chance. They had a couple of shots in there. Everyone was contested by Carteret, though. Short.
Well, Carteret's not afraid to go under the basket, and that time we had a score by Elijah Colin. Underneath the basket, he did a double pump, went in. So they got a carry on Frage. I'm not sure I saw that one.
Yeah. Was it a carry or did that ball cross the...
Did not cross the line,
okay.
No. He called carry, and he really kind of pulled it over that way. He lost it and just retrieved it. So, but when you're on the floor, you see it a little differently.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm looking forward to a real exciting game because these teams are 2 teams that do the same thing. They run. The difference may be the depth of the bench of these teams. Carteret has their bench is quite as deep as Colonia's.
Yeah.
So we got a travel on Carmen McCargo.
Looks like Carteret's got a zone, full court zone press on. Oh, got a little man-to-man. Yep, looked like they set it up and then they pulled it back.
Now it looks like he fall back into his zone.
Good rebound. Jimmy's some good shots by the Patriots. Not falling yet.
Franjay with the rebound, scrambling for the ball. Throws it to Taylor, gives it back to Dordak, and he brings the ball across. Little pressure there, Greg. Exciting.
All right, the Patriots getting the kinks out right now. Big rebound for Ruben Reyes, going way up to get that one.
I got Colonia with 7 missed shots so far.
Yeah, Hubert Ramos giving a little pressure to Jimmy Frage on the way up. Doesn't seem to be phasing him in any way.
Oh, good steal by Colin. Franjay and a rebound.
Yeah, both teams a little cold from the field there.
I'm sure they'll warm it up, but with 3 minutes and 35 seconds to go, the score 2-1, Carteret. So
you know, Phyllis, it has a little bit of flavor of the game the other day. That's a move right there.
Certainly does. But Franjay just took the ball to the hole and laid it in.
He just took charge right there, right through the lane.
They're both playing very aggressive defense. They're not letting anybody get by. Carteret is going inside more, but they're not converting either.
That's the second foul for Jordan Durkak. Foul number 2. Elijah Colon on the line to shoot 2. And he misses the front end. We got some substitutions going into the game.
You got Tony Towns Mays.
Brandon Wasserman. Yep, Brandon Wasserman is in there for Colonia. Josh Olivari.
Ooh, up and down. Number 34 just checked into the game. Tony Towns Mays. He gets the rebound and he goes up, but he doesn't shoot, comes down and goes up again, and that's a travel or up and down. Colonia with the ball, Carteret pressuring. And Franjay brings it up easily across the half-court line. Wasserman underneath, and it's in. A great pass. Wasserman underneath the basket from Lorenzo Jackson.
It appears that Carteret defensively is trying to double team whenever they can. Wow, nice move. Number 12, Josh Olivari.
Not only was it a nice move, it was a very athletic move. Lorenzo on the rebound.
Ruben Reyes goes up high for that rebound too, didn't he, Phil?
Yes. Reyes tried to either shoot it or pass it and was knocked out of his hands and stolen by Carteret.
That was a miss by number 23, Aiden Ramirez.
And Jackson on the rebound.
I'm sure Ramirez would want that one back. He was wide open there.
Absolutely. Those are the hardest ones to make. Franjay turned, he got a pass underneath. His back was to the basket. He turned to shoot it, didn't realize how far he was under the basket, and he shot an air ball.
Couteau into the game for Ruben Reyes.
So with a minute 24 left,
And that was tipped. Jimmy's shot was tipped.
Colonia is on top 3-2.
7-2, Phil.
Oh, that's right. I'm looking at the wrong score. Sorry.
All right, Colonia gets the ball. There's a lot of action for 9 points out there, though. That's for sure. Just it has a lot of the flavor of the Mendham game. Yeah.
I think the teams are recognizing that Frangé, so as he goes, so goes Colonia. And
Absolutely.
I think they're continually pressuring him.
But Jimmy can guide the team in so many ways. He doesn't always have to be scoring. He's
Right.
just a leader, you know. Handling the ball, getting the ball into the front court. He's like a one-man press breaker.
Right, which he proved against Mendham. But Mendham didn't do a bad job of controlling it for 3/4 of the game.
Right.
So I'm sure they like to hang tough with him.
Almost 3.5 quarters.
Yeah, pretty
right?
much, yes.
It was like the last couple of minutes. Oh, he's going to the hoop on that one.
Wasserman with a nice touch, but it rolls off the rim. That was Cameron McCargo going down. He spun to go to the hole, try to make a layup, but the ball was knocked out of bounds off of Colonia.
Good defense.
But he had great hands because he was going. He was there.
Only 3 seconds. That was their only hope. And he puts it through. That was Aiden Ramirez right at the buzzer. So the first quarter ends with Colonia up 7-5. We're going to take a little break. We'll be right back. Greg Ficarra, Phil Hall, TV 35 Sports. All right, and here we are. We're back at the start of the second quarter. Our Colonia Patriots visiting the Carteret Ramblers in the North 2 Group 3 quarterfinals of the state playoffs. Exciting game so far. A lot of action, a lot of aggressive defense. Shots aren't necessarily falling just yet, but Colonia is ahead 7-5, so that's good. Jimmy Frangé handling the point as he usually does. And Hubert Ramos putting a little pressure on. Knocks it away from Jimmy. He's got the quick hands, that Ramos. Because we know how fast Jimmy is.
And he's playing them low, and his hands are constantly moving.
Lorenzo Jackson handling the ball.
Goes out to Reyes. Well, I'll tell you, both teams are running.
That's his second three-pointer out there.
Both teams are running, Greg, and both of them playing excellent defense. They're putting their hands up. They're switching men. And they're playing very aggressive, anticipating the passes.
I think that number 23, Aiden Ramirez, is feeling it right now.
Well, it's obvious they came to play.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful pass inside from Frangé to Weiserman. He goes up, but it's blocked and out of bounds.
Phil, for this game to be home for Carteret, that means they have to be the higher seed.
They are actually number. Were they the higher seed?
If they're here, if they're playing the game here, yeah.
That's what I didn't understand about the neutral court. I thought they said they were the number 5 and Colonia was a 4.
Wasserman misses the front end of a two-shot. And he misses them both. We certainly don't want to do that. Carteret advances the ball quickly.
Beautiful
and that's
pass.
another 2 points for Aiden Ramirez right now. He has 8 points and he's leading all scorers. Carteret's
Beautiful
number
pass
23.
from Cologne.
There we go. Colonia number 12, Joss Oliveira. And they called that foul on Brandon Wasserman. That's his first.
Ramirez is pretty
team's
quick
fourth.
for Carteret. He handles the ball well, plays aggressive defense, and he wants the ball. Look at him go get it. Takes a shot.
He's on fire.
Yes, he is. That's his third three-pointer, Greg.
Yep. And they're up in their face now, full court, man-to-man, full court, just pressuring up.
And they just broke a tied ball game at 10-10. Now it's 13-10.
Good idea, just needs a little bit more. Oh. Wow, that was close. Called a travel on Jimmy. He lost the handle on it just a little bit, had to go back for it.
But when he went up and got it, he scooped it up and in, but it didn't count. And they missed 4 in a row, 3 in a row, and then the last one that he called the travel on.
Colonia JT Kroner's in the game. We didn't see him too much against Mendham.
No, but I like that young man.
Yeah.
I think he's a great rebounder.
I think that was deflected. Carmen Mercado with 4:57 left in the half. Carteret's up by 5, 15-10. We'll be right back after the timeout. All right, we're back here with, I don't know how much time left in the second half. It was up to a minute, but they're counting down the timeout, so we'll see it very quickly. Carteret up 15-10. They had a nice little run there. 4:57 left in the first half.
And the crowd is starting to come in, Greg. When we did the beginning of the game, they were filling in, and now the stands seem to be pretty full.
Yep.
So
And
Carteret's coming out to support. Colonia's coming out to support.
got a little spot on the court that the official wants cleaned up. It's always good so nobody slips and gets hurt.
Coach Gonzalez is pointing it out.
Yep, we want all our athletes on both sides to be safe, that's for sure. But folks, a little disclaimer, we do every game. We're supposed to be neutral, but guess what? We're not. We're rooting for the Colonia Patriots. We just want you to know that. We love the Carteret, the community. We wish the kids good luck, but certainly we are rooting for our Colonia Patriots. And man, speaking of the Patriots, what went down out there? They got the whole team out cleaning the floor. All right, referees satisfied, and now we're finally getting started with 4:57 left in the second quarter.
Great, the Carteret team, Ramirez has 11 points. Colonia only has 10. He's outscored them.
Wow, that was an opportunity for a wide open shot there, a little bit of an overthrow. Nice move by Jimmy.
No foul call. Now they call a jump ball, but Jimmy's on the ground. He's okay.
And it goes to Carteret on the alternate possession. Got some changes in there now. Kroner's still in the game. Cruteau's in there, so we got a little bulk in the game right now.
Colonia drops back to a 2-3 zone. I guess that's to stop the inside.
Yeah. Travel on number 12, Cameron McCargo. And the Ramblers are coming in with a little pressure now. Looks like they're matching up, a man pressure. Or maybe it's a zone. Yep, it is a zone. Zone full court press. They're looking to double team if the players stop, like right there.
Well executed zone, but the Colonial Patriots handled it well.
Kroner for 3.
Nice soft touch. That's why they put him in there, Greg.
Yeah.
Hit that open shot, because Colonial wasn't taking him. Got a foul on Taylor, Josh Taylor underneath.
That's his first. Shooting 2 shots,
Hearns.
Daryl Hearns. And he misses the first one. Not necessarily stellar foul shooting going on by either team here today. And he makes the second. That's his first points of the game. They got this press going on now. Lorenzo brings it into the front court fairly easy.
So Carteret steals the ball. Gentleman's down in the fast break. I think he's hurt. That's McCarr go down. He's kind of slipped. I hope there was no wetness on the floor.
He's
running off the court, but he looks like he's in pain.
He's going to see the trainer. All right, we got a 2-on-1 here.
Lorenzo takes it all away, in and out. Carteret with the rebound.
Wow. I think Noah Taylor got his hand on there, and JT was in there too, Kroner. Oh, right. That was nice. 3-pointer.
Beautiful shot by Lorenzo Jackson. He handles the ball extremely well, plays great defense, and he doesn't really take a lot of shots. So I was surprised that he took it. Does go to the hole extremely well.
We got ourselves a tie game here. We're close to 2 minutes in the half. 2:20 to be specific.
It's turning out to be exactly like you called it.
And that was a long shot. JT Kroner with the rebound, pushes it over to Jimmy Frage.
That was Town Mays on the shot. And Gonzalez, the coach, is calling out the play.
All right, we got a foul.
Frage goes to the hole, lays it into Lorenzo, who goes up and he gets fouled on the shot. So
Lorenzo
he'll be shooting two.
I missed who that foul was on.
That would be on Mays. Town Mays.
Got it. Lorenzo misses the first end. Wasserman coming in the game, and Noah Taylor going out.
You know what I like about Colonia? No matter who they put in, they're not missing anything.
Absolutely.
The pieces fall right together.
And we got one. That's Lorenzo's 4th point of the quarter.
That was Hearns with the dribble, spin move going to the basket. Kind of threw it up off balance, but it did hit the backboard, but he was fouled, so he'll be shooting 2.
That's Cruteau's 2nd foul, right? That was on Matt?
Yep.
Elijah Clone shooting 2. And he makes the first one.
Hearns.
Oh, I'm sorry, yep.
He hits them both, okay. So Hearns converts the 2 free throws. The score is now 18-17, Carteret up by 1. Franje brings the ball across to General. Another basket by Herons underneath.
Under a minute to go. Carteret's got a 3-point lead. Colonia with the ball.
Moving the ball around, cutting towards the middle. Don't see an open man.
Who do they call that on? A push.
I think it was Frangé.
Okay. That's his first then. And we're down around 35 seconds left in the half. Carteret's up by 3. Good defensive move by Lorenzo Jackson. They're going to call that foul on number 10. JT Toner out. Kroner's out, and number 14 in the game, back in the game, Ruben Reyes. Under 20 seconds to go. Let's see what the Patriots do.
I'll tell you what, Ramos is hanging with Frangé.
Gotta get a shot off. No good. In the end of the half, Carteret 20, our Colonia Patriots 17. We'll take a little break at half, and we'll come back and give you some of the stats from the first half. Stay tuned. Okay, so here we are. We're got the warm-ups before the start of the second half today here at the North 2 Group 3 quarterfinals. It'll give you a little wrap-up of the first quarter. Let's do Carteret Ramblers first. Aiden Rivera's, number 23, has 11 points. He leads all scorers. He got hot. He's got 1, 2, 3 three-pointers. Elijah Colon has 3. Starrell Hearns has 4, and Cameron McCargo has 2, and that'll give you the 20 points that Carteret has. Over on the Colonia side, Jimmy Frangé has 2, Jordan Durkak has 1, Brandon Wasserman has 2, Josh Oliveira has 5, and he leads the Patriots. Lorenzo Jackson has 4, and JT Kroner has 3, and that'll give you the 17 points for the Patriots. So, Phil, what's your take on the first half?
Well, I think both teams opened up a little tight. I think they were feeling each other out. Didn't take long because of the aggressive defense that they each were playing. They attempted to go with their game plan, which was run and drive to the basket, hit the open man, but the defense on both ends kind of stopped it, so they wound up pulling back and setting up. And I don't think either one of these teams are pretty good at, or not good at it. I don't think any of these teams expected to do that during this game.
Yeah, and just another observation that I noticed, whether you call it a credit or not, the officials are allowing both teams to play. It's a physical game out there.
Yes.
There's a lot of quick hands out there. There is some contact, but the officials are letting them play, and so far the game is under control. But it is very defense-minded right now. Everything is contested, even passes.
Yes, I agree.
Even passes are contested. So.
And I tell you something, if they didn't let them play, we'd be at the free throw line all the time.
Yeah.
You have 3 officials now, and they are letting them play. They're not calling the tip, tap, touch things. But if they get fouled, they're calling. I think it's been a fair game.
Yeah, absolutely. And both teams are at, I think Colonia's 20-6 and Carteret is 20-7. So we got a great game, and let's hope we have a good second half. It'll be a lot better if Colonia comes out on top, but that remains to be seen.
And Carteret starting right off the top. Man-to-man defense.
Right in there, number 15.
Basket by Taylor. That's his first basket.
Yes, sir. We'll see if that's a little significant of things to come here for the Patriots. Carteret gets the ball down low. And that is number 2, Starrell Hearns.
When was the last time you saw somebody turn around and hit a bank shot?
Yeah, he went after that one.
Thought about Havlicek.
Oh, boy, you're going way back.
Oh, I love him.
Carteret playing that tough man-to-man.
Taylor on the rebound goes up, but he's fouled.
That is on Carmen McCardo.
That's his second.
Taylor looking to shoot 2. Lowe is on the line. He has the only 2 points of this short quarter that we're in, third, and he gets his third.
That's going to be the key if they make these free throws. Didn't cost them in the other game against Mendham, but they missed a lot of free throws.
And he makes them both. 22-21 with just under 7 minutes to go in the third quarter.
And Colonia, too, is playing very aggressive defense. They're switching a lot, which shows the confidence of the team.
Little mishandling there.
Well, they were looking.
Sterrell Hearns, yeah, they were looking to get it inside, but
Right,
just
to Hearns.
couldn't get the handle on it.
Well, Hearns was actually trying to fight his man off, and he did it at the time it was thrown, and he didn't have the.
Yeah, he was trying to
leverage.
create some
Yes.
space there.
Hearns up with the shot, he misses. Colonia with the ball, they throw it to Frangier on a fast break, goes to the hole, and it's in.
Beautiful.
That's the game that we've been looking to see right there.
Right there. Nice pass by Dirk Kack, too,
Yep.
Jordan. Seeing Jimmy down the floor.
Always looking up.
Patriots pull up by 1. It's been a while since the Patriots were up. That has to go back to the first half.
Look at the middle of the basket, wide open.
Aiden Ramirez going.
That's actually a good call.
Yep, I think they called it on who? Ruben Reyes, number
Yep.
14?
Yep, that's why it was a good call, because Cote didn't hit him. He grabbed the all ball.
That's Ruben's first. Aiden's the leading all scorers now, going to the foul line. And he gets 1.
Nice soft touch.
And he makes them both. That seems to be no surprise. He's got a soft touch, that young man. Carteret now up by 1, 24-23 with 5:50 to go.
And Carteret, little token pressure there. But they're really just doing the same thing they've been doing the whole game.
Yeah.
Aggressive man-to-man.
Well, it just keeps you on your toes. Good pass inside. Nice.
Great fake by Taylor, up and in.
Taylor are hot here in the third period.
They got Crote with an elbow when the ball was free.
Yeah. Matt getting a little too physical in there. That's his third personal there. Got to keep your cool at all times.
Absolutely, because that could have cost them 2 points.
Matt coming out, Washerman going in.
I'm sure the coach is going to have a talk with him, just calm him down a little bit. He just pats him and says, good job. Have a seat, cool down a little bit. Carteret's ball. 5:10 to go. The score is 25-24, Colonia.
That was like a little running hook there. I don't know what that was.
And it rolled off the win.
It was close.
Yeah. Durdak back on. Oh, my! Durdak runs down a Carteret player, blocks it.
Great defensive play. But oh, man,
Colonia
we
with
turned
the
it
ball,
right around.
stole
There he
it.
goes again.
Durdak goes up to block it. They call a foul. He got him with the body.
That's his third. We got two
His first
players.
block was amazing, Greg.
Yeah.
We don't want to see him get in foul
No,
trouble.
we got 2 players with 3 fouls. Matt Courteau and Jordan Durkak. Right now, number 10, Elijah Colon on the line. And he makes the first one.
So they take Durdak out, and we have Ola Remy in the game for him.
And he makes both, Elijah.
Got Lorenzo Jackson back in the game, and he'll be replacing Revis. Ball out of bounds. Colonia's ball. Actually was knocked out by a Carteret player. Playing aggressive, good defense.
We're lucky that it didn't hit the leg there.
I'll tell you what, Carteret is quick.
Yeah,
Quick.
absolutely.
Throw it underneath to Wasserman. He goes up strong. It's blocked into the hands of Carteret. They're running down for a fast break. Throws it right in the hands of Frangé. Dribbles out between 2 men, and he's fouled by number 5.
Hubert Ramos with the foul.
And he's being relieved.
Carteret's up 26-25.
So Mays comes back into the game, Town Mays. Jackson goes to the hole. He's stripped by Carteret.
Yeah, he had his pocket picked there. That's an offensive foul on number 12, Cameron Marcargo. That's his second. He is the only player on the Carteret team to have more than 1 foul. Oh, he said 3. I missed that one.
Well, I tell you, it was a good call. Crowd is getting into it now. Every time the refs call anything or Colonia makes a move, they got a crowd calling the fouls.
Yeah, well, with under 3 minutes to go in the third period, things are starting to get a little intense. Wasserman at the top of the key.
I'll tell you, with the aggressive defense that they're playing, it's hard to get the ball in. And they're still trying to throw it down low to Taylor.
It went for almost a full minute that they didn't get the ball any deeper than the foul line extended.
They're not letting them dribble past them. They're not letting them throw the ball down low. So the inbounds pass goes down low to Josh Taylor. He goes up, but it's blocked and a foul. So he'll be shooting 2.
10, Elijah Clone, that's his second. Noah Taylor makes the first one.
First one rattles in. He's been very aggressive this half.
Yeah, he's got 7 points in this half alone. Make that 8. And that's all his points are 8 points in this period.
That's right.
Puts Colonia back on top by 1 with 2:25 to go, 2:22. Just a little backdoor chance there. Nice move by Marcargo, just didn't roll in.
Very aggressive move.
Nice. Taylor again.
Yes, on an assist from Frangé. Found himself in a little trouble, dished it off, and he laid it right in.
Jimmy slashed right through there. Patriots with a 3-point lead right now.
We got a basket by Towns May. Takes it to the hole, lays it up, in, and it's a foul. So he'll be shooting one. Basket's good.
Who was that foul on?
That was on Taylor.
On Taylor, and that's his second.
Second. So Towns May shoots one from the free throw line, and it's good.
Tied up with 1:45 to go in the third period. Colonia is taking the ball into the front court.
And we have Rivas back in the game. Nice spin move, dishes it off.
1-4.
That'll be on Rivas.
Yep, they called Ruben Reyes on that one. I guess there must have been a little contact in there going through a pick maybe.
That's exactly what it was. And Carteret seems pretty excited. Score tied, 29-all with 1:30 to go in the third.
JT Kroner going to check in.
Great rebound by Lorenzo Jackson. It's tapped twice. He gets it out to the side, throws it to Franjay. Beautiful pass to Tail underneath, but he missed it. Now they scramble for the ball. Carteret gets it, and he's coming across half court.
Oh, there. Oh, that's the first one he missed in a while.
Yeah, Ramirez hasn't missed much.
Elijah Colon winds up with the ball. Yeah, you're right. That Aiden Ramirez can shoot the ball. We're under a minute, folks.
Good call.
All right.
Two Carteret players go for the ball. They bump each other, and he walks. No argument there. That was Towns May. He's excited. He's been playing real tough ball here today. So we have another substitution in the game. We have Ramos back in for Carteret, covering Franjay.
15 seconds in the third period.
Franjay goes to the hole, and it's up, and it's in.
Sweet.
Drives right by his man.
1 second. All righty, so here you are at the end of the third period. Colonia is up 31-29. Stay tuned for what looks like a very lively fourth quarter. We'll be right back. And here we are back at the North 2 Group 3 quarterfinals. Our Colonia Patriots are at the Carteret Ramblers right now, leading 31-29 as we enter the fourth quarter. So there should be a lot of action, and let's hope it goes the same way as the
Mendham game.
Yeah, the Mendham game, where they just found their little groove and opened the lead up.
Sometimes it takes 3 quarters to fill the other team out.
Yeah, well, both sides are both fan bases are pretty pumped up here.
I think the only advantage that Colonia has is the depth. Other than that, they're matching them man to man. And we have a nail biter.
I think that was Lorenzo. Was that Lorenzo Jackson?
Yes,
yep,
it was.
That was his first. It's Darrell Hearn shooting 2.
Misses the first one. That's a good sign if you're a Patriot fan.
Absolutely.
Carteret crowd is quiet when he's shooting. And he misses them both.
Wow.
Colonia with the rebound.
Not even close. One off the back and one off the rim.
Yeah. Okay, and the general has the ball.
Colonia maintains possession of the ball. Looked a little close there. Official was right on it. JT Kroner taking the ball out. And we have 7:41 to go in the game. Colonia up by 2.
You can't throw a lazy pass.
No, not with these guys.
No, they're very quick.
In either team, absolutely.
Yep. And their first step is incredible. Good pass to Lorenzo Jackson.
Oh, sweet.
It's up and it's in, and there's a foul. Ball was given to Franjay. Lorenzo cut, he threw it back to him, and he laid it in.
23.
And a foul.
That's the second foul for Aiden Ramirez. Lorenzo's going to shoot one, and he gets it. Lorenzo playing a big role in the game so far tonight, both offensively and defensively.
And his ball handling skills, too. Let's not take that away.
Absolutely.
I think Carteret looks like they're forcing it now. They weren't before.
Kroner's head was up by the rim on that one. He got up, but we turned the ball off quickly. Long one. Carteret maintains possession.
And that was Colin, just took 2 long shots. Missed them both from opposite sides of the court. He was open, but he missed them both.
We got a timeout called by Colonia, and they're up 34-29 with 6:41 to go in the contest. So we got ourselves a game here. We'll take a little break. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. And we're back. Colonia up 34-29. We are in the fourth quarter with 6 minutes and 41 seconds to go. Patriots just finishing up their timeout.
Craig,
and
we got 2 nail biters back to back.
Yeah. We got to have Colonia win to extend our life.
I think so.
Keep the band together.
All right.
Although I think the next round might be Saturday, and you and I got a place to be on Saturday, but that we'll deal with that.
You're right.
And we're getting ready to inbound the ball here. JT Kroner has the honors of inbounding the ball. Jordan Durkak is back in the game, and he's got 3 fouls. We haven't seen Cruteau in a while. He's got 3 fouls, so coach seems to be doing a little strategic move.
Whoa.
Wow. Did he call that on JT? No,
Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't know about that. That's Kroner's first. I don't know. The Colonia crowd doesn't like that, of course, and the Carteret crowd loves it. I happen to be right here looking at it. I didn't see it, but I'm not the official. I'm the broadcaster.
Carteret's working the ball around, looking for the inside. They really have a lot of opportunity underneath because of the spread out offense that they have. The middle is wide open all the time.
And that is number 12, Cameron McCargo. Cameron. That's their first score of the game. Under 6 minutes to go. That's that was the first score for the Ramblers of this quarter, I said game, I meant this quarter. Wasserman up at the top. Lorenzo handling the ball. Durkak over to Wasserman. A lot of movement going on.
Oh.
I'm going to call that on number 12.
Yeah, he just knocked him over.
That is the 4th foul for McCargo. I don't know if they can afford that.
Well, coach takes him out.
Yep, he's got 4 fouls.
Mays, yeah. And they're over the limit now, so anything else just goes to the free throw line. Getting a little more physical. Even Kroner down underneath. And Taylor. Durdak's back in the game, number 4.
Yeah, they got the ball up above the foul line, boy. They're pressuring, they're playing some pressure defense, Carteret.
Durdak goes behind the three-point line, throws it up, shoots an air ball.
He's got 23.
All right, Patriots get the ball back. I'll tell you, both teams are very, very patient. It's a fast-moving game, but you don't see too many bad shots.
That's true.
You know, that air ball just made me think of it, but boy, these guys are patient. There's a reason why they're 20-7 and 20-6.
I'll tell you what, they got his hands all over Derdak. And he steals the ball. There's no call, he goes up, but he's afraid to throw it in because Derdak has blocked the last two. Carteret still with the ball.
There he goes, Aiden Ramirez.
Derdak just intimidated him. He had blocked two before that. He was afraid to go up, and he just kind of lost it in midair. Derdak had nothing to do with that.
Yeah, that was just a memory. That was a memory block, right? So Colonia is up 34-33. We just got a timeout. We got, on the Colonia side, you got Jordan Durkak with 3. You got Matt Cruteau, who we haven't seen in a while, with 3. Noah Taylor has 2. Ruben Reyes has 2. Over on the Carteret side, we do know that Cameron McCargo, who's been in the game for most of the time, has 4. And there's quite a bit of time left on the clock. And as you pointed out, Phil, I think the Patriots definitely have a little more depth if that is necessary. There's a lot of interchangeable parts there. So we'll see what the last few minutes of the quarter brings here.
And interchangeable to the point that if they take out a score, they can put in a score. If they take out somebody that's underneath, a bulky guy that's going to get them the rebounds, play a little more physical, you don't lose anything. They have those replacements.
Absolutely.
And that being said, the strategy on Carteret's part is run the ball and don't give the big man time to set up.
And here we go. Winding down the fourth quarter with 4:23 to go. The Patriots up 34-33. Colonia with the ball. JT Kroner going to inbound the ball.
Carteret playing man-to-man defense, full court press. They get it in to Durdak. He decides to bring it up. I'm surprised Frangé didn't take the ball. He lost it to this defender last time. They're a lot more physical, both teams, not just Carteret. Colonia patient, brings the ball back out. They look to set it up.
Smothering defense by Carteret. They keep pushing them back to half court.
Yep. And they're all over Frangé, who they just stole the ball again. But he was out of bounds.
Just out of bounds.
Still Colonia ball. See, the interesting thing, what he should be telling them, Carteret is overplaying them. All they have to do is fake the pass, backdoor, and you're good. It's a layup.
Both teams don't seem to be terribly confident right now in their outside shooting. They're looking for something down low, and the defense on both sides is rough.
I'll tell you, I see why Carteret is as good as they are.
Yeah,
because if they play this aggressive defense, a lot of teams can't handle it. If you don't have a good ball handler like a Frangé, you could easily lose the game to them.
No question about it. They'll just pick the ball away from. Oh, missed opportunity there.
Taylor walked with the ball.
3:15 to go. Colonia holding on to a slim 1-point lead right now, but the Ramblers have the ball.
And they have Ramirez.
There he is, speaking of Ramirez. He's not afraid to go down there in the big man's land.
Absolutely not. He threw it up. Taylor got a piece of it. So it's Colonia's ball.
Kroner with a little jumper.
He walked. They didn't call it.
That's going to be a foul on Aiden. I think that's his third. Aiden Ramirez.
23.
They haven't officially put it up on the board yet, but I have it on my records that that's his third, and sure enough, it's confirmed.
Hey, I give that young player a lot of credit he jumped up there with the big kids. He went over the back, but he did jump up there to try to get it.
Jimmy Frage on the line shooting 2 very important foul shots. Or 1 and 1, I'm sorry. Hopefully it's 2.
Well, this is where it counts.
Boom. That's Frage's 7th point of the game, his first point of the quarter. Beautiful, makes them both. 3-point lead now with 2:40 to go in the game.
Close game like this, free throws are very important. That's Towns Mays on the rebound and a putback. Good for 2. Durdak handling the ball, bringing it across half court. He's had hands all over him.
Yeah. Timeout. Timeout, Colonia. A lot of strategy going on here. So we got 2:14 to go. Colonia is up with a slim lead of 1 point, 36-35. Let's just take a quick break. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. All right, here we are. We're back with a few minutes left in the fourth quarter. Colonia took a timeout. They're hanging on to a slim lead, 36-35. And they will have possession of the ball.
Both teams are over the limit with 2:14 to go in the quarter. Another tight game. And both teams are playing it a bit more physical.
Yeah, and I tell you another thing, Phil. For Carteret, number 12, McCargo, all of a sudden has stepped it up.
Yes.
He's slashing to the basket. He's shooting a little bit more. He hasn't had a lot of success, but he seems to be a little bit more aggressive. So not sure what the coaches are telling each team when they take those timeouts, but points are hard to come by here in this game, that's for sure.
Scramble for the ball. It must have turned hands 3 times. Durdak gets the ball. He's on the floor, gets up 1 dribble, and lays it up, but he's fouled on the play.
That's the second foul on Hubert Ramus, and Durkak is going to the line.
And he'll be shooting 2.
Shooting 2.
Now, I have all the confidence in the world in this young man. To make at least 1 or 2.
He was struggling a little bit with his dribble there, but never gave up.
Yep,
came back and
absolutely.
got the loose ball. So credit to that young player. And he makes the second one.
Well-needed basket.
Expands the lead to 2. Durkak is an underclassman, so we'll be seeing more of him in the future.
And that will certainly play in Colonia's favor.
Colonia fan base is fired up.
That's on Taylor. That's 5. 1-5.
That's Taylor's third. Darrell Hearns shooting 2 with the Ramblers down by 2. And he makes the first one.
He's been quiet the second half.
Certainly got some flashy sneakers. Wow, they got their shooter, Aiden Ramirez, is out of the game right now. And he misses the second one, so Colonia can hang on to their 1-point lead.
Frangé is so quick. So quick.
Nice.
Reyes on the basket. Assist from Frangé.
Jimmy got up down that court so quickly, and he hit Ruben Reyes basically wide open. 1:10 to go.
Colonia goes to the hole, tucks their head.
Reyes.
Just goes, look at Frangé. And that's it.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Frangé, just speed, out and out speed. He blows by the entire Carteret team.
I'll tell you what, Ruben Reyes, that was a big rebound down here, and he quickly got the ball on the outlet that freed up Jimmy to go. But that was some athletic move there by Frazier.
And he laid it up going past the basket with his right hand backwards.
Yeah.
Off the glass.
There he showed some tremendous athletic ability on that play, and it opened up a 5-point lead, which is a lot of points the way these teams are playing.
Especially with these two teams and the way they're playing. You're absolutely correct.
This is getting a little flavor of the Mendham game. This is what we saw, right? Things like this happen so quickly.
Because the final indication of that score, the final score of that game was no indication of the game that was played, nor is this one at this point.
Absolutely.
In fact, Craig, I don't remember it being more than a 5-point lead. Has it been?
No, in this game, absolutely. No, I think that's the most it's been.
I think it's the most.
Yeah, I agree. I haven't been keeping track of it, but I think you're absolutely right. We might have been there once before, but no more than that.
No more than that. And I think it was on Carteret's part.
Absolutely. Coach Rodriguez talking to the troops. Second buzzer. Got to get them out. Colonia up by 5 with less than a minute to go now.
However, Rimes is taking the ball out of bounds. Colonia with a little pressure at half court. And I'm sure they want to stay on him to prevent the three-pointer. In fact,
absolutely, there he is.
Half court press. It's a 2-1-2. Ramirez with the ball. It's looking to go down low. And they get it into Towns Mayo. It's blocked. It's blocked.
Frazier with a big defensive move.
Mayers goes up for the shot. It is blocked.
And it remains Colonia's ball. There's a lot of bodies around the floor, but Durkak again, nothing flashy. He just does it. He gets the ball down there, gets some attention.
Consistent. It was going towards the hole. 2 men from Carteret were trying to run him down, and they actually wound up out of bounds on the ground. So it's still Colonia ball.
Just under 34 seconds to go in the game, and Colonia holding on to that 5-point lead, which is a lot of points for half a minute. So we'll see what Coach Rodriguez is saying, and the Carteret coach. Both teams playing very well. Another exciting game. Coach Herman White for the Ramblers. And let's give a shout out while we got a little break. It seems like we have a little break for Gina Forbes and Joe Hernandez, our partners here, the production team. Always doing a good job. We've been together for 2 state playoff games now, and they really do a wonderful job. And it's such an honor to be here with you, Phil, and to be part of this. And we always enjoy working with the mayor and Craig, but it's kind of nice to have you and I together.
Get the team back together, the old band.
Amen, amen.
But the professionalism that Joe and Gina show every single game is absolutely amazing, and obviously they do a fine job. And to our Woodbridge residents watching this game, or will be watching this game, come out and support your team. Colonia has a great team. Coach Gonzalez does a great job, and we're very proud of them. So, as Greg mentioned before, Colonia is up 41-36 with 33.4 seconds to go. And we're going to go to the conclusion of this game. Right now, it's Colonia's ball underneath their own basket.
Durkak takes the ball out. He's trying to get it in. Underneath. Oh, sweet. Ruben Reyes with a big basket. That is a big basket. 7 points is a lot of points. Now they're going to have to shoot. Oh, nice rebound, Jimmy Frazier. And a quick foul by Towns.
So we had a 3-pointer tip by Carteret from the left-hand corner down low from number 10, Colin. Came off the rim, and Frazier gets the rebound, and he's immediately fouled. 15.4 seconds to go.
Jimmy went up high to get that, and he bent backwards to pull it in.
I actually thought, because a Carteret player was in between him and I thought it was Taylor.
Yeah, absolutely.
He was up there.
Jimmy on the line.
But he's kind of taking this game over in the last several minutes.
Absolutely. There you go, like money.
Like money.
Wow, there we are, 8-point lead. Holy mackerel.
No indication of the game itself.
No, but very similar to the other game. All of a sudden they snuck up and
they won by 10.
Opened up the lead.
Second one, he misses off the rim. Ramirez gets the ball. He's going to the hole. Lays it up. And it's in. And a foul. I think that's on Taylor, too.
If that was on Noah, that's Noah's fourth. Nope, couldn't have been on Taylor. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now, if you notice.
That's his fourth, yeah.
Yes. Gonzalez is doing the same thing he did with the Mendham game.
Yeah, he's
offense, defense, ball handlers, shooters, big men.
And he puts that one in.
He calmly makes one.
5 points. And we got another timeout here, a game of chess.
I believe we have 2, 4, 6, 8 points for him in this half, Maris, but far from what he was doing in the first half when he was throwing up threes and making them.
Yeah, absolutely.
He actually outscored Colonia at one point.
Yeah, he had a very hot first quarter for sure. He had those 2 3-pointers, and
A two-pointer.
he's certainly a good shooter, good foul shooter. But now with 10 seconds left in the game and a 5-point lead, and Colonia has possession, I'm sure they want to just run this game down with possession of the ball, not even get it back in Carteret's hands.
Yeah, but I'm sure they're going to foul immediately. You got to remember, just seconds ago, they were down by 8.
Yeah.
So 3-point difference now, so now they're down by 5. They fouled them immediately, and if they miss, the clock stops, they have an opportunity. I'm sure that'll be their strategy.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So here we are, folks. North 2, Group 3, quarterfinals. Ramblers hosting the Patriots. The Patriots up by 5 right now with around 10 seconds left in the game. Exactly 10 seconds left in the game. First task is to get the ball in bounds.
And I'll tell you, it's 2 exciting ball teams, 2 exciting basketball teams, and it's worth watching. They found him immediately.
Just as you said, Lorenzo Jackson going to the line. He's going to shoot 2. Those are 2 key shots. Best thing for Colonia is to make these 2 shots. Best thing for Carteret is for them to be missed, right? That's the whole.
Well, you throw that ball in bounds. You want to throw it to your best free throw shooter, knowing that they're going to foul them.
And there's one. That's a big one for Lorenzo.
Lorenzo's taking the second shot. It's up, and he misses it. And he gets the rebound. He gets his own rebound, throws it out the dirt.
Wow, that was just went 4 seconds to go. I didn't see it.
Number 34 did a little mouth into him. They were pushing him. Now they got number 10 over there.
All right, get off the floor. They got to get off the floor here.
Well, you know, again, the players, they're emotionally upset, obviously. They played a great game. You wouldn't want to take away from the game and the positive way they played with any kind of violence at all.
Absolutely. There's no, especially for Colonia, because they stand to go on. They don't want to lose any players.
No players at all. And you got the principal, Mr. Pace here.
Kenny Pace, yeah.
He's calming the situation down.
All right, Colonia's got to be smart here because they got everything to lose now.
Everything to lose.
Because they're going to win this game with less than a second to go. All they got to do is inbound the ball, let them touch it, game over. This is where the good Lord says, turn the other cheek.
Yes, absolutely.
All right,
well
Durkak on the line. Jordan playing a really good game today. All right. Come on, Jordan, ice it up. It's tough when you're out there by yourself.
Yes.
Oh, boy, we got a couple on there. I think this is the actual foul. That was the technical 2 shots. And Colonia gets the ball. So that's a good thing. That's it, Jimmy.
Jimmy started off slow, but he's
Oof, nice.
really put it together in the second half. Took over the game, controlled the tempo, and just being the general that he is.
Yep.
Now he's talking to his team, letting everybody know what to do.
13 points in the game, too, and
Yes.
you know, hard-earned points.
And that's 10 in the second half. And 4 of those points were crucial points when he drove through the middle, down the lane, and scored.
We got some Billy Anderson in the game. Chris Waldron in the game. Josh Azano in the game for Colonia.
And also Matt Sherb just came in.
Sherb just came in there, yep. So we got some new people in there. All right, and that's it. Colonia victory, 47-39, moving into the semifinals of the North 2 Group 3 boys basketball tournament. Congratulations to all the Patriot fans. Phil, it was a pleasure.
As always.
Gina and Joe, thank you everything you guys do, and we look forward to seeing you at the next game. TV 35, high school sports. Once again, Colonia Patriots 47, the Rams 39, and the Patriots keep on moving. Good night.